Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Sanbanani, Tabela, Kuyamora. By virtue of the powers vested in me, I now constitute this meeting as the lawful congregation of the University of Johannesburg. Ingengia, Ingunya, Inganikwa Lona, Ingamisa Lomashlangano, Injenko Kushlangane, Ukusi Mitetweni, K University, Yasi, Johannesburg. You may be seated.
Hosanna così pezulu, Hosanna così pezulu, Hosanna, Hosanna così pezulu, Hosanna così pezulu, Hosanna così pezulu, Hosanna così pezulu, Hosanna, Hosanna così pezulu, Hosanna così pezulu. Nova se belli, la so se presento, se vento, nova se belli, la so se presento, se belli, la so se presento, nova se belli, Nova sebelila soze bezento, sebento nova sebelila soze bezento, sebelila soze beze, Hosanna mkosi pezulu, Hosanna mkosi pezulu, Hosanna, Hosanna mkosi pezulu, Hosanna mkosi pezulu.
Ladies and gentlemen, wasn't that wonderful? I think they deserve another round of applause. Chancellor, Executive Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Design and Architecture, Professor Freshke, members of Senate and other academics, graduates, and your guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of the Council, the Executive Management, and staff of UJ, it gives me great pleasure to welcome to our graduation ceremony, the 7th in this series, the graduates and their guests. Welkom bij UJ, waar alles wat ons doen beïnvloed wordt door ons streven naar uitnemendheid. 2015 was a watershed year for higher education in South Africa, and 2016 it's proving to be as well. Student activism has prompted universities and the state to re-examine matters as wide-ranging as the affordability of higher education, the Africanization and transformation of our higher education institutions, the fairness of the wages paid to outsourced cleaning and protection services staff. These are critical matters, and they are receiving the full and comprehensive attention of the state and of universities in South Africa. It is troubling, though, that peaceful protests have given way to the disruption of the academic program, destruction of property, and a threat to the safety of our students, our staff, and visitors. These criminal acts, ladies and gentlemen, must be roundly condemned, and the perpetrators must face the full might of university rules as well as the laws of our land. I am gratified to inform you that despite these concerted efforts to disrupt our 2015 year-end examinations here at UJ, these examinations went without interruption, as did supplementary examinations in December 2015. We are extremely proud of our academics, our professional and support staff, and of our students, of course, who, amidst the turmoil, demonstrated extraordinary professionalism, resilience, resistance, dedication, and resolve, as a result of which we achieved in 2015 a new high in our undergraduate module completion rates of 85.4%. This represents an improvement of close on 1% on the already excellent performance of 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, in this series of graduations, we're going to be graduating 9,046 young people. We have an enormous amount to celebrate at UJ. Our achievements since inception of the university in 2005 in teaching and research, in our relationships with prestigious universities globally, in our world-class programs and facilities are considerable, and we have reached heights of excellence far earlier than anticipated. Our ambition, which is grounded in carefully wrought strategies, is to achieve global greatness for an inclusive and sustainable future. Our singularity of purpose will ensure that we do succeed indeed. And greatness, ladies and gentlemen, does not imply that UJ should be the preserve of the privileged only, but it should be enjoyed by all deserving citizens. We continue to welcome students from all classes and backgrounds to uplift those who have struggled and to make a major contribution in creating a more just, a more equitable, and a fair South Africa. Commitment to making excellent educational resources available to a diverse body of students is a proud cornerstone of the strategy of the University of Johannesburg. Consider, ladies and gentlemen, the fact that annually at this university, we enroll in our first year undergraduate programs close to 28% of students who come from Quintile 1 and Quintile 2 schools. Ladies and gentlemen, that means that every year when we open, there are 3,000 young people who are part of the student body who come from the poorest schools in our country. Also, consider that approximately 60% of our graduates are first-generation university graduates, the very first in their families to receive a university qualification. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is because at UJ, everything that we do is infused with excellence. This is the legacy that we are building of and for this institution, an exemplary contribution to research, to teaching, and to learning, and ultimately to the transformation of society by the upliftment of striving individuals. Through sheer effort and commitment from our academic and support staff and from our students, we make dreams come true. There is, though, considerable pressure to increase enrollment, and by the end of 2015, we had received 118,000 applications for the 10.5 places that we have in first year. Ladies and gentlemen, this means that for every place that we have, there were 10 young people who competed for that. This university also recognizes that many potential and current students cannot afford university fees, and we will thus continue with the support that we provide for our students through, amongst others, the top-up to the National Student Financial Aid Scheme, commonly known as NSFAS. This year, we received a grant from the university, topped it up with 20 million from the university funds, and were able to award NSFAS assistance to 10,013 students, and that was all the students who had applied for NSFAS and who qualified for us at this university. They were awarded that. Additionally, with partnership with Gift of the Givers, we managed to support with 2 meals a day, 3,500 financially needy students. And last year, just to put it in perspective, we managed to raise 37 million rands towards the support of our so-called missing middle students. So additionally, also in 2016, we granted 20 million rands to the UJ Trust Fund, and that was used to assist 5,000 young people to register to study at our university. And we are busy with a fundraising drive to raise an additional 60 million rands so that not only do we assist them to register, but we also assist them to pay their tuition fees. And that is assistance to 5,000 young people who otherwise might not have had an opportunity to study here. We have so far raised 31 million rands of that 60, and we still are in need of or rather 31 million, we need 29. And we're looking forward to everybody participating in this. I mean, every penny counts, and we will be contacting yourselves, asking for further assistance for us to be able to meet our target and to be able to successfully assist these young people. Your choice of UJ was a wise one because at UJ, all our endeavors are infused with excellence. In numerous ways, the university is excelling beyond expectations. Last year, the QS World University Rankings of Universities in BRICS countries, that is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, again ranked UJ amongst the top 100 universities, placing us not 99th in the top 100, but 67th of 6,200 universities. Ladies and gentlemen, that is nothing to sneer at. They also played us as the 5th university in South Africa. Our staff and students also now collaborate with many of the world's top 100 universities because this University of Johannesburg is the only African member of the prestigious Universitas 21 group of research-intensive universities. Remarkably, also, QS subject ranking in 2015 placed 16 of UJ's subject offerings in the top 300 subjects globally. The Thomson Reuters ranking of universities that ranks university according to, amongst others, their global research profile, the ability to recruit high-quality staff and students, and the ability to establish valuable international partnerships has placed UJ as the sixth university on the African continent. Furthermore, as affirmation of UJ's now strong research tradition, the National Research Foundation awarded in 2015 5 new South Africa research chairs to the University of Johannesburg. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the maximum that could be awarded to any university. And these new research chairs are held by UJ's stellar women academics, one of whom is a member of this faculty of Arts, Design, and Architecture. Motheo wa rena wa go ruta le go katiša mo UJ o bontšha bokgoni bjo bo tseneletšego. Our more than 50,000 students come from all corners of South Africa. Importantly, we also have about 3,000 students that come from other countries that we term international students, and these come from 80 countries. We aim to increase this number to 5,000 by 2020. Additionally, there's a further 9,500 students who enroll in our impressive menu of continuing professional development and non-subsidized programs. Our overall annual graduate output is now in excess of 12,300 graduates per year. So we're going to have another graduation session in winter and then another one in spring. All of these achievements are the result of the considerable effort and innovation from our executive deans, our vice deans, heads of schools and departments, academics, tutors, undergraduate and postgraduate academic support staff, and of course, always from our diligent and committed students. Also, this UJ student experience is infused with a level of excellence few institutions can match. And this is evident in the overall UJ student experience through arts and culture, and also in the sporting arena where UJ continues to excel. And I have to share this with you, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Paralympic wheelchair tennis team at UJ. 3 of the members of the UJ Sports Club are ranked in the top 10 globally of wheelchair tennis players. That is an achievement. Our own Lucas Sitole, who's ranked number 2 in the world, is a UJ alumni, cut his teeth here, was developed and grown here, and is still a member of the UJ Sports Club. Our work is far from finished, though, as we strive towards the attainment of our 2025 strategic plan. An important area of focus in 2016 and beyond will be to elevate the transformation agenda of UJ to the next level. And we will do so by building on our many accomplishments in these regards, and we will develop and implement plans that address critical themes within the Africanization, decolonization of the university and of knowledge. AUJ, yonke into esiyenzayo iphuphuma ngezinga eliphezulu. Let me speak to our graduates and offer them special congratulations. As new graduates, you are now part of an elite graduate population in South Africa, and you have obtained your qualification in a higher education environment that mirrors the democratic ideals of South Africa. At this university, you have been groomed for leadership, but leadership carries with it responsibilities, and future leaders and proud carriers of the UJ badge and the UJ standard, I urge you to keep your eyes on the poor, on the marginalized, and on the disadvantaged. As you scale the heights of your selected careers, remember that not everyone in our society is as privileged as you are and as you have been. You should feel compelled to do everything that you can, whenever you can, and wherever you can, to make positive contributions to society as responsible citizens and future leaders. For as Nelson Mandela put it, what counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived, it is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life that we lead. Take a leaf out of the book of your own university, serving your society and achieving global excellence, as all of this is within your reach. Whilst this is your achievement, you should always remember the sacrifices that others have made to ensure that you are here today. And for each one of you, it would not have been possible without the support and encouragement of your loved ones and sponsors, many of whom sit proudly in our audience today. Your graduation is yours. It is one of your proudest achievements yet. You have made it, and you have made dramatic strides as independent-minded, spirited, responsible, and career-focused adults. We thank our UJ staff, some of whom are here, who guided you in this journey in these defining years of your lives. Now celebrate and cherish the day. It is Friday. You're going to have the best parties yet. It is your day. Always remember it, because at UJ, you have been equipped for excellence in your chosen field. Finally, as we welcome you as new members of the global UJ alumni community, as UJ alumni, you join a worldwide body of professionals who have come before you, many of whom are leaders in their fields and who retain an extremely close and valuable relationship with their alma mater. I encourage you to join the UJ Alumni Network and to make use of the benefits that the network offers. Also importantly, join the alumni affinity groups and become an active member of the university convocation, for it is through your active participation that the UJ alumni community and the university itself gets enriched and nurtured. Stay actively engaged with your alma mater, because that way you can make a real contribution financially and otherwise to academic project and to those who will be coming after you. As you know, and because of this fact, at UJ, everything that we do is infused with excellence. I thank you. Ke a leboga, ndiabonga, bayadanke. Chancellor, I now request the Executive Dean, Professor Freshke, to introduce the Faculty of Arts, Design and Architecture, and to immediately thereafter to introduce to you the candidates who complied with all the requirements for their respective qualifications.
Chancellor, and I have the honor of introducing the Faculty of Art, Design and Architecture. The Faculty of Art, Design and Architecture, or FADA, as we like to call it, offers programs in 8 creative disciplines in art, design and architecture, as well as being home to the UJ Arts Centre. The faculty has a strong focus on sustainability and relevance and engages actively with the dynamism, creativity and diversity of Johannesburg in imagining new approaches to art and design education. Equipped with state-of-the-art facilities, the faculty is staffed by highly regarded academics, architects, artists and designers, some of whom are on the stage with us this morning. The faculty works closely with industry to ensure that its programs remain relevant and that students are constantly exposed to changes in the professional worlds of art and design. Through its national and international networks, the faculty invites an ongoing roster of distinguished practitioners and public intellectuals to engage with staff and students. The FADA Gallery hosts public exhibitions on a variety of themes throughout the year, and the annual student exhibitions provide a public platform to showcase the best student work. The UJ Arts Centre hosts a vibrant program of award-winning theatre, dance and music, and creates a space for students on all campuses to be involved in cultural activities. FADA focuses on rigorous practical and theoretical research, supported by an ongoing program of high-profile seminars, conferences, and public engagements in the faculty, as well as our Specialist Research Centre, visual identities in art and design. In addition, the faculty is home to the NRF Sarti Chair in South African Art and Visual Culture, and recently launched the Postgraduate School of Architecture, the first school on the African continent to teach in the unit system. Our programs are focused on confronting the challenges of real-world problems with a diverse and powerful mix of open-ended creativity and focused, socially responsible design solutions. Community service and good citizenship are thus integral to the faculty's programs, and students in all departments are required to participate in at least one community-focused project during the year. In-service training is also a significant aspect of education that students receive at FADA and is based on the valuable and productive relationships that we have with our partners in industry and the professions. Increasingly, students at FADA are offered opportunities for international exchange with their academic partners in the United States, Europe, and elsewhere in Africa. The faculty has an admirable reputation for excellence, which we continue to leverage in a number of ways, not least in the numbers and quality of students we graduate and the ways in which we continue to be inspired by and engage with the excitement and diversity of our urban context. I thank you. Kalebocha, Nyabonga, Bye Dankie. Chancellor, I now introduce to you the candidates who complied with all the requirements for the respective qualifications in order for you to confer or award such qualifications.
By virtue of the powers vested in me, I will now confer and award the respective qualifications on the candidates introduced to me by the Executive Dean and to the candidates who are absent but who have complied with all the requirements for the qualification.
Chancellor, I'm honored to request you to award the National Diploma Clothing Management to the following candidates. Lauren Cockrell. Karen Lee Harris. Danisile Koza. Nandiswa Cinderella Mdlolo. Dipimotswe Hildegard Nosipo Morolo. Monica Nomvuyo Gladys Seate. Chancellor, I'm honored to request you to award the National Diploma Fashion to the following candidates. Francine Mianda Bakena. Catherine Marguerite McAlpine. Pilisiwe Nokukanya Mdunge. Kwena Mary Moshweshwe. Mbali Ngwenya. Pumla Nokwanda Nkumalo. Michaela Rebecca Ovadia. Fatima Zaidune Piri. Masejo Petunia Polo. Nicole Elizabeth Pierce. Lloyd Itumeleng Daniel Poane. Alexandra Claire Ramos. Karen Elizabeth Cecigne. Chancellor, I'm honored to request you to confer the degree National Diploma Fine Art to the following candidates. Julia Winslow Aloni Pasquale. Danica Bester. Sanjeev Dulab. Nazira Jakub. Melissa Teresa Magua. Wanda Mbonani. Kelly Lee McLaughlin. Moteo Ompile Moiloa. Rankin Mostert. Pilisiwe Nene. Paula Schroeder. Michaela Spangenberg. Nicole Terrence Swartz. Kivishan Thumburian. Chancellor, I'm honored you to request to confer the degree National Diploma Interior Design to the following candidates. Enzo Aaron Buerta. Justin Glenda Calto. Monique Gabriela Cardoso Delgado. Sinjin Remy Duplessis. Tamara Josephine Henderson. Jade Crystal Hoods. Shabnam Khan. Wynand Ruan Kok. Riranzu Sarah Mokatsi. Stacy Delia Neff. Tayden Olwacher. Palesa Zanella Jenny Ramaisa. Kerry Lynn Roberts. Jaylene Jade Rusty. Keletso Ayanda Zuma. Chancellor, I'm honored to request you to confer the degree National Diploma Multimedia to the following candidates. Chiku Peter Azizi. Venus Mandla Bambisa. Senzoguhle Bengu. Sipo Biam. Cassandra Brocken. Alberto Chaguala. Nazira Essop. Kewachile Finger. Shelby Nicole Hawker. Renelle Irvine. Tuli Mjikela Mtwalanga Brightstar Jadzweni. Warren Roderick Keyser. Alia Kirsten. Frederik Jacobus Creer. Aaron Lowe, cum laude. Romeo Maboko Maboko. Kopano Makoro. Tembi Posha Malaza. Itumeleng Leroy Malamela. Gertrude Lechodimo Mashabela. Misha Kamochelo Mashishi. Rebecca Deborah Matthews. Sipesichle Sandile Maiane. Candida Merva. Jason Selwyn Mayer. Mamta Mystery. Sechofatso Petronella Moremi. Tabang Collins Mpachlele. Vangile Sibulelo Msimang. Ndivur Nelson Mufamadi. Mametsi Dorothy Nakedi. Nhlamulo Nkatini. Tobile Promise Ntuli. Frank Jr. Ogagba. Emmanuel Sean Pick. Lesejo Moabi Rantau. Precious Nomtandazo Shabalala. Bashene Albert Tamane. Mulalo Teddy Tovakale. Tamsankwa Tiam. Sinikeziwe Bengu. Chancellor, I'm honored to request you to confer the degree Diploma Fashion Production to the following candidates. Lutfia Hassan. Tamlin Talia Jivan. Priscilla Motlachi Mapazeka Mabuela. Ntombikayise Tahatso Madibane. Violet Mosima Masha. Ovayo Machikwe. Henrietta Munyanziwa Mbedzi. Zanele Princess Ngoduka. Bongiwe Precious Twala. Heike van Wyk. Munene Marilyn Vukea. Chancellor, I'm honored to request you to confer the degree Diploma Interior Design to the following candidates. Chantal Bakker. Talia Chertkov. Joshua Cooper. Megan de Vries. Nicole Duckworth. Lumka Vuyiswa Jordan. Paula Romy Landau. Hailey Louise Lewitz. Khanya Mokhashwa. Uhle Benkosi Valentine Nyati. Jamie Lee Riviere. Haley Nicole Smith. Braden Anthony Solomon. Ashley Melinda Wordsworth, cum laude. Chancellor, I'm honored to request you to confer the degree Diploma Jewelry Design and Manufacture to the following candidates. Lumka Nonkulileko Dlamini. David Nicholas Simon Ho Tong. Asad Khan. Zinhle Roan Kuzwayo. Mapaseka Morgan. Chancellor, I'm honored to request you to confer the degree Baccalaureus Technologiae Clothing Management to the following candidates. Zake Queeneth Ntombenhle Chamane. Neo Dipudi. Leila Leah Krish. Akona Afika Mdebuga. Chancellor, I'm honored to request you to confer the degree Baccalaureus Technologiae Fashion to the following candidates. Zané de Mayon. Janice Leroux. Ntsakisi Mokhano Matebula. Talita Mary West. Chancellor, I'm honored to request you to confer the degree Baccalaureus Technologiae Fine Art to the following candidates. Nabila Abed. Jean-Thierry Bolweg. K. Lauren Maxine de Vries. Jessica Ducha. Gemma Mary Dwyer. Daniela Ferreira Gill, cum laude. Lisa Nicole Linossi, cum laude. Boitumelo Mazibuko. Alvernia Monique Morgan. Chancellor, I'm honored to request you to confer the degree Baccalaureus Technologia Interior Design to the following candidates. Julia Michaela Gasparet. Kyle Reese Marks. Lebohang Shelley Mokwena. Kenilwe Tesha Mosito. Karla Oziecki. Neil Sage. Nikita Singh. Stevie Indiana van den Berg. Nicole van Douwe, cum laude. Smita Wagmare. Chancellor, I'm honored to request you to confer the degree Baccalaureus Technologia Jewelry Design and Manufacture to the following candidates. Zaidi Becker, cum laude. Stacey Jade LaRue, cum laude. Aubrey Lesetza. Mosibudi Milda Motsechwa, cum laude. Chancellor, I'm honored to request you to confer the degree Baccalaureus Technologia Multimedia to the following candidates. Sean Barnard. Nicholas Bosman. Tatiana Alatia Brandt Ferreira da Costa. Tasman Jade Donaldson, cum laude. Anthony Richard Esendam. Ori Golombik. Leonard de Montag Holthausen. Sandile Kumalo. Keatilwe Nompumelelo Letiba. Ntabiseng Pamela Mabale, cum laude. Maribe Madicha. Tato Mailula. Julian Patrick Matthews. Cabelo Stanley Mokari. Tapelo Ishmael Morojomo, sorry. Bongani Ndaba. Anisha Pinar, cum laude. Monsieur Lebohang Pizzo. Shivi Rastogi, cum laude. Matthew Lance Roda. Tato Kate Zipelo. Tanya Foster, cum laude. Chancellor, I'm honored to request you to confer the degree Magister Technologiae Fine Art to the following candidates. Sorry, to the following candidate, we only have one. And that would be L'Oreal Foss, with a minor dissertation entitled Symbols of Death and Violence in Contemporary South African Art, with reference to 17th century Dutch vanitas art, which was prepared under the supervision of Professor K.E. von Fair and co-supervision of Ms. S. Netsia.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'll agree with me that all our graduates deserve another round of applause. We've come to the end of the ceremony, so let me also take this opportunity to express warm words of congratulation to all our graduates who've been awarded various qualifications in the Faculty of Arts, Design and Architecture. I would like to particularly single out the young lady who's just achieved her master's degree. It's a wonderful, wonderful achievement, and I'm hoping that all of these graduates sitting here before us, many of you are going to be one day walking across the stage, also being conferred with a master's qualification. To our graduates, yours is a truly outstanding and landmark achievement for you personally, your family and friends, your community, and indeed for all of us here at UJ, South Africa, and beyond. Today is our time to honor you. But as you stand today on top of the mountain, celebrating and reflecting on this achievement, you also remind us that achievement, victory, and celebration are the results of effort, struggle, and endurance, a matter which our nation and our world should draw great inspiration from. Indeed, every one of our graduates has a story to tell, and most of them would tell us that they've been through some of the toughest times. They faced obstacles that often seemed insurmountable, emotions and feelings that could have crushed them. Yet today, they stand on top of this mountain, celebrating, reflecting, and enjoying this moment. But having reached the summit of the mountain, one only realizes, as Nelson Mandela reminded us, that there are even more mountains and valleys that lie ahead. So as our graduates go forward, I encourage each and every one of you to draw generously upon this moment of extraordinary achievement and for you to always remember your graduation day. Our hope is that the time and energy that you, your families, the university, and the state have invested in your education will now see you continue to grow professionally, intellectually, and as committed and respected citizens of your nation and the wider global community. But importantly, as you progress through this next phase of your career and life, that you will always conduct yourself with integrity, good faith, good intentions, honor, and humility, and that you will share these values generously with those that you have interacted with. We also hope that as you progress through the next phase in your journey, that journey will be punctuated with self-reflection, self-criticism, honesty, innovation, agility, and dynamism, that you will set and attain high standards for yourselves, and the belief that despite everything to the contrary, a better future awaits us all, that you will be part of that future, and that you will continue to grow in wisdom no matter when and how long it continues to take. Ladies and gentlemen, let me also take this opportunity to express words of gratitude to the parents, the families, the caregivers, the spouses, partners, friends, and children for their support, motivation, and love during the years of studies of our graduates. May I also take this opportunity to thank our academics, the great teachers and the fine scholars who have made today possible. In that regard, sincere appreciation goes to our Executive Dean, Professor Federico Freschi, his Vice Dean, and his team of amazing heads of departments, academics, and support staff. Finally, as Ms. Letlape had mentioned earlier, to our graduates, I do hope that you will become active alumni of the University of Johannesburg, and as I mentioned earlier, that you will continue to further your studies. I must say that the few occasions when I've been able to speak to the graduates, I've asked them what are they doing now, and I was wonderfully informed, and it was a pleasure for me to hear that many of them, some of them have started already their own businesses, some of them are already working, and some are in further studies. Congratulations, that's wonderful news. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I thank you, Reelaboga, by Danki Siyabonga. You're now requested to stand for the singing of the national anthem. the words of which will be found in your program. I know that the party is going to go well into the night. Judging by the high heels and the very smart outfits that walked across and paraded across the stage, there's definitely a party that starts now and continues well into the night. And today being a Friday, I suspect that party is going to continue into the weekend. To our graduates, you deserve it. Do enjoy the celebrations. But as I always say to the graduates, whatever you do, please behave responsibly. We do want to see you back here someday. Okay. I don't know why I tell them that. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for your attendance today. By virtue of the powers vested in me, I now dissolve this meeting of the congregation of the University of Johannesburg. Travel home safely.